Okay, they just here for years. It's the Mizzle show. Always checking in, cause you know we love spouse. Hey, they just hit 100 subs. It's time they get some out. Hey, yo, just two brothers, yeah, y'all. Come tune in. They got guests, they got others, yeah, y'all. Come sit and chat. They got talks like no others, yeah, y'all. Cause it's a family up in here. We love each other, yeah, y'all. Let's do this Saturday night, yeah. It's the Mizzle show. Yeah, the Mizzle show. Yeah, Mizzle show. Yeah, the Mizzle show. It's the Mizzle show. Yeah, the Mizzle show. Yeah, Mizzle show. Yeah, the Mizzle show.
Okay, so we were off by a game, but the result was still Dubs win the series.
They still won. That's all that matters.
But,
just check it real quick.
I will say this as you welcome to episode 336 of the Mizzle and Dub Show, as we are back in the very familiar Night Owl edition, if you will.
Yes.
However, the Golden State Warriors did send the Rockets night, and Houston does have a problem. But Game 7, just 2 words: Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield.
That will be the Buddy Hield game.
Out of
Warriors
all
lore.
people, Buddy Hield. Wow. I mean, we know he can shoot. That's not a thing. But since he has donned this Golden State Warriors jersey, his defense has picked up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was huge both sides of the floor in Game 7.
Well, here's the thing, though, and people are wondering what this that, and people want to be like get on stuff like he wasn't. Steph scored 14 in the fourth quarter for those that didn't pay attention. Number one, but number two, you knew the Rockets were going to double and triple team him, so somebody was going to eat. And it just happened to be Buddy Hield be the beneficiary.
And even on top of that, when Steph wasn't scoring, did you see him down there playing defense? Did you see him down there making the right passes?
Yeah.
Did you see him grabbing rebounds? He was still a big, huge contributor to the team.
As we always said, when the Warriors don't turn the ball over, only team that can beat them is the Warriors.
Didn't they have maybe 4 or 6? It was under double digits.
And when you take care of the ball, now again, as I keep telling people, and don't get me wrong, Fred VanVleet had an excellent series shooting the ball, but eventually you're gonna have games where you're gonna go cold. And lo and behold, it showed up for Houston in Game 7.
And I don't know what was wrong with that young man Green. Such a tremendous talent.
Yes.
I just don't know.
Yes.
After that 38 performance, I don't know what went wrong with him. But again,
and that happens.
What we kept saying is, I trust veteranship over youth. Youth got that Game 6. You clearly saw the youth won that game for them in Game 6. But experience in that Game 7 took over. Now, I kind of feel the same way with Minnesota, but Minnesota is a little more different than Houston. Just a little bit more different than Houston.
But, Anthony Edwards, you should have not opened your mouth.
Oh, he gave that material, didn't he?
You wanted Wardell. Well, you're getting Wardell. You got him.
No, he said he wanted Draymond Green. He didn't say Wardell. He did say the Warriors.
Okay, I guess you didn't see what Draymond Green did to Rudy Gobert when Rudy Gobert tried to take out Klay Thompson. You really want that? You want that smoke?
Michael, I'm going to hands down say no matter the outcome of that series, the MVP award is won in the regular season. SGA is winning the MVP award. Hands down. He's winning.
He should.
Well,
he should.
I'm putting it out there. I'm speaking to existence. He's winning the award. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe they should give no, it's a regular season award. So I don't think this series is going to determine the outcome of who wins the MVP award. I think hands down he won't unanimously with it like Curry, but he damn near should get close to it.
I will say this, and I wish we were able to have our good buddy Steve Duggan on today. Again, like you said, it's a regular season.
It's award. A regular season award. The playoffs has nothing to implicate how they're gonna. The votes probably already didn't happen already.
Yeah, Michael, I'll say it like this: like the Heisman Trophy in football, there for a long time there was a Heisman curse, because for those that won the Heisman, if they got to the bowl game, they normally played a pretty crappy game.
No, just go ahead and be honest about it. They sucked. I'll be the honest one.
Well, I'll say it like this, just to put a smile on your face. Gino Torretta absolutely sucked balls when he won the Heisman against Alabama in the Sugar Bowl.
Oh, Miami.
And Vinny Testaverde lost to Penn State when he won the Heisman, throwing 5 interceptions in the Fiesta Bowl against Joe Paterno. So,
yes.
So I mean, now not as much, but back when me and Mizzle were kids, like if you won the Heisman, damn it, don't go to the bowl game.
Yep. I never wanted a single Florida State Seminole to win the Heisman.
Well, there was one exception.
Win the bowl game.
The year Charlie Ward won it, they did win the national title. So there's a few exceptions to the rule.
And I was the happiest camper in the world. Tell you that.
But I will say this: the last 48 hours, the road teams have done very well in these playoffs. As also on that same Sunday, where the Rockets send the Warriors home with a 103-89 win, which again led by the Buddy Hield 33 points. It did well. I mean, like I said, the Rockets again all season long, they were not.
Open up your Facebook.
Well, I guess
make it
I guess somebody must have commented because I dang
Mr. Corey
Hammond.
No, Mr. Corey. I didn't.
Oh.
You know. A. Smith is not up.
Well, you never know. He's got 5 kids.
Hey, and the Miz. That's right.
Yes.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
But as I was saying, the Rockets all season long were not a very good 3-point shooting team. And it reared its ugly head for them as they shot 6 of 18 in Game 7. So it was almost like the law of averages, came about. But
copy that.
But again, even though they led in the rebounding edge, 52-38, the Warriors got 35 defensive rebounds. Now, they were 3 short of the Rockets, but the Rockets didn't get a lot of second chance points in the thing. And to quote you, only 7 turnovers, as you said, under double digits. The Rockets had 11.
Yes.
So, there you have it.
Well, that was pretty much the outcome of all games. Every team that won had less turnovers. Every game that was won, it was the lesser of the turnovers.
But as Kenny Atkinson, and rightfully so, won Coach of the Year,
100%
his job with the Cavaliers. 100%. But the Indiana Pacers go into Cleveland and punch them in the mouth, and they've done their job. They will leave at no worse with the split over the 1-seeded Cavaliers with a 121-112 victory on Sunday as Mr. Nembhard led the way, shooting 7-10, had 23 points despite the fact that the Spider had 33. But
that Nembhard guy is an up and down basketball player. He'll have a game like this, and then he'll disappear for a couple of games and then show up.
It always happens that way. Okay.
Look at it.
Yes. He says, "Do you all get as much enjoyment?" Not
90s is totally different. No.
90s
basketball kept me, playoff basketball kept me on my edge of my seat. I tell you, all around, because you know why? The referees wasn't putting their fucking hands in the game. Exactly.
They let them play.
There was none of this little tic-tac fouls, and there was no bitching and complaining like it is now.
When you had Hugh Hollins and Dick Bavetta Steve Javy,
That's a
a
good
younger
question.
Joey Crawford doing those games. A lot of the referees were different back then. I mean,
Yeah.
they try to let the players decide the game. They only stepped in when they had to, and it was quite obvious.
Got another question. Should Jalen Green get a pass for his garbage ass performance in the series, considering this is his first playoff series?
Well, look, Michael, look at it like this.
Another solid question.
I go back to Kobe's first series when he was a Laker and he shot those air balls, and he felt so disgusted, and you had Shaquille O'Neal console him. That motivated Kobe for the rest of his career because he didn't want to have something like that ever happen to him again. Now, unfortunately, and now not everybody gets to be Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, and in a sense, have success within your first 2 years of your career. I mean, Magic won his first championship in his rookie season, and did it have one of the and did it have one of the greatest performances in a single game in NBA Finals history? Basically playing all 5 positions because Kareem got hurt in Game 5 and was not able to play in Game 6, and put on that legendary performance in the Spectrum back when the finals were on tape delay back in the early 80s. But unfortunately, and there's a saying in a song by Elton John called "The Measure of Man" where he says, "You have to lose so you can win." Sometimes you have to go through these losses because this is how you develop and learn how to win later on in your career. But that's just how sports goes. I mean, you have to experience disappointment. Remember, it took Jordan 7 years to finally get that first elusive Larry O'Brien trophy. Okay, he had to go through a very good Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, DJ Johnson, Robert Parrish Celtics team. Then he had to go through
what we call from WWE hard times, baby.
Hard times. Okay, then he had to go through the Bad Boy Pistons. Then he had to go through the Bad Boy Pistons, and then he was finally able to get through.
I say we shouldn't harp on it. Let's see how he bounces back next season. Now, if he comes back the next season and plays this way, then it might be something to say. But I don't think I'm gonna be.
Houston is not going anywhere. Houston has a very good young core. They're not going anywhere.
And remember, they were dead. They were dead last at one point.
Yeah.
To go from that to the second seed, that's something to build on. That is real. Like again, it was youth versus experience. Now they got experience. The youth is not going to be an issue next season. You have the experience. You made it to the first round. You sucked in the beginning of the year. You worked your way up to the second seed. You just ran across a juggernaut in an experienced team. So I don't think we should be hard on them just yet. Let's see how next season is.
Jonathan, that is one of the biggest what ifs in NBA history. Because that Bulls team.
Derrick Rose is like the Bob Sanders. All the talent, but just stayed hurt.
Yeah.
So much talent. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, safety from the Indianapolis Colts, Bob Sanders. Look it up.
And the one time he was healthy, the Colts just happened to win the Super Bowl. Go figure. Back in 2006. But, I mean, it was amazing that Derrick Rose was able to play for as long as he did.
Yeah.
Obviously, Penny Hardaway should have.
Yeah, those three names are solid.
Yeah. Grant, God. Before he started having ankle injuries, Grant Hill, my God, he Lord, I mean, not many people make Scottie Pippen look pedestrian, but Grant Hill made Scottie Pippen look pedestrian. I mean, Grant Hill dunked on Scottie Pippen.
One more thing, your insurance, about verifying that. What's the time you have to do that? You need to get that done
next week.
For what date? The same as mine.
The 14th.
14th of what?
Of May.
No. What's the dates they want you to verify?
The 5th.
As my brother handles some business real quick, I'll hold down the fort. But yeah, Derrick Rose going down was just never good.
Yeah, and the way he went down, it was just it almost reminded you of Ricky getting shot in Boys in the Hood. That
you went there.
I did.
And everybody screaming at the TV.
Yeah.
Derrick!
Yeah, all of Chicago is screaming Derek. And it just sucks because I mean Derek was a hometown kid from Chicago. Obviously, went to Memphis.
I think he's still getting, for some odd reasons. I could be wrong, and if we can look it up, but I believe Adidas is still paying Derrick Rose.
Well, I'm sure he's got a deal with them.
I could be wrong, but if anybody or we'll look it up here in a second. But I believe he is still getting some cash from Adidas. Again, like I said, I could be wrong.
So he is still under the banner until 2026. He signed the
1 more year.
He signed a 14-year deal back in 2012.
See,
so that was a potential of $250 million, including incentives. So there you go.
Derrick Rose. Then are we still talking about Derrick Rose, Michael? If he stays healthy, because
yeah, he's talking about the Heatles. Like I said, that whole Eastern Conference Finals might be different if Rose does not get hurt.
Because that series was never the same.
Because if you watched Game 1 of that Eastern Conference Finals, Chicago dominated Miami in Game 1. Oh, that's dope, Jonathan. That's real dope.
Hey, see, he was the accountant.
He met him at the USA practice in Vegas in 2014. I was in uniform. And we well, once again, Mr. Corey, thank you for your service.
100%.
But that's pretty dope, though. But yeah, big time. Big time what ifs. Certainly with Derrick Rose, because like I said, a lot of times, yes, your explosiveness will leave you. But if you already came developing a jump shot, the jump shot never leaves. Like, I still say this to this day. Jordan might not be able to fly, but damn it, I guarantee you that fadeaway and that mid-range jumper is still je ne sais quoi. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, first thing I learned to do was dribble a basketball. Second thing I did after I learned how to dribble a basketball, shoot the ball. And then once I put in that I can blow right by you, yeah, well, Duff has seen many of those.
For sure, without question. Well, that's awesome. Getting all those autographs. That's saying.
I will put that in one of those little glass containers and just never let.
And I remember that one too. Oh, that was hideous to watch.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, that just flashed in my head. Yeah. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
No. That was horrid.
Michael, that's a very good question.
If Steph wins number 5 and the Finals MVP, could we as fans possibly open a conversation of the era being the Curry era? Well, who has been between him and LeBron? They've been in the finals a lot.
Except 2023 when it was Heat Nuggets. 2021 when it was Suns and Bucks. But we're talking about from 2000
and pretty much Wardell or LeBron.
From 2011 to 2019, it was either one of those two in the finals.
Yep. 100%. I'm more. Here's more. Okay, Michael. I have a question on top of a question. Now, I already feel this way about this man. I'm gonna ask on top of the question you asked with the numbers. If he wins that 5th ring and another Finals MVP, non-fan, he's already in this category. Are we calling him a GOAT? Are we putting Curry in GOAT conversation? To me, I think he's already there.
Well, I know this. Shaquille O'Neal feels that way.
I think he's already there.
And Shaq does not say that about many. But
yeah, he played with Kobe Bryant. But what I'm just saying, I believe he's already a GOAT. The first unanimous MVP.
And still the only unanimous MVP. Well,
We're
Jonathan,
putting GOAT category, putting him in the category. We are I mean, if we're gonna talk GOATs, it's Wilt Chamberlain, right? Right?
I mean, again,
Right?
okay. Here's the thing: if we're basing it off rings, it's Bill Russell in the discussion.
Ooh. I meant to say Bill Russell. That's what I meant to say, not Chamberlain. Thank you.
Okay.
I meant to say Bill. So that's the GOAT.
Yeah. If we're basing it strictly off of championship rings, it's number 6. Shut up. Go to bed. Good night. Thanks for coming.
Well, then it's Bill Russell. He says, but with Steph, I can't pass the fact that he was a leader of a 73. That's just not on him.
That's not on him. It's on the whole entire team.
The coach is down. There is no I in team. So that's that squad. That's going to be the asterisk. That's going to be the thing that hurts the most. But hey, the man only lost 2 finals.
Yeah. Look, okay.
He's 4-2.
Okay. Look at it this way. And I'll say it like this. He's lost the same amount of finals as Kobe Bryant. Kobe lost 2. 2004 and 2008. Okay?
Yeah, but Kobe got 1 more.
True. In which, if Wardell gets number 5, he gets to sit at the table with Magic.
Wardell should have had 5 if it wasn't for the damn league, as Stephen A. Smith said, giving them the stimulus package when they suspended damn Draymond Green for touching the King's nuts.
Like I said, and I've said this multiple times on this show, if they were going to get Draymond Green, they should have got him during the conference finals because he was doing it back then.
Yeah, well, we'll see. It mattered the most, though. See, this is the year that you never mind. That's a whole other subject for another day. We know what LeBron did to get that one.
I know.
We know what LeBron did to get that one.
Just like Michael cried to David Stern about the Pistons.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. See, we're fair around here. We even talk about the GOAT.
Yeah.
I don't even. You do some foul shit. I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. You cried to David Stern about the Pistons play too tough.
Hell, Wardell can cry to them like, Wardell, you're soft. But Wardell ain't doing that.
No.
He just goes out there and shoot threes.
However, though, how in the hell are you a 4-time champion, a 2-time MVP, multiple-time Olympic gold medals, and you can't get no damn call when teams are just
started.
When people are just grabbing and what? Hey, but where's the lie? Where's the lie,
bro? The dude from the Houston Rockets just ran through him.
Yeah. Dylan Brooks purposely was trying to hit on his wrapped thumb.
And he told you the night before. I'm good. Let's see, but he came back with but in a chance to win it in Game 7, Steph was abysmal in that game.
Again,
are we talking? No, wait. Are we talking about what game we talking about? Are we talking about the Houston Game 7?
He's talking about the 2016 Finals Game 7. Which again, it happens. But again, okay, I'll say it like this. When Kobe won his last ring in 2010, he played like shit in Game 7.
Sure the hell did.
And Kobe even admitted, I played like shit. He was bailed out by Ron Artest and Derek Fisher.
Was that the corner 3?
Yes.
Oh boy, that was a dagger.
Okay. Now again, we have gotten on Wardell when Wardell has not played well.
Oh, the stupid over. Ouch! I hate that pass. I mean, the one he threw the buddy, I was like, Wardell scares me sometimes.
And I'll say it like this: Wardell has 2 less losses in the finals than Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson lost 4 times in the NBA Finals in his 9 appearances. And Magic's up there as an all-time GOAT.
I think he should be in the category already. That's you call me a homer all you want, but if Wardell was doing this somewhere else, the same stats, same numbers, I'll be saying the same thing. He just so happens to play on the team that I like, so I'm just going. He's outstanding. Just outstanding. And big shout out to Charles Barkley on TNT keep guaranteeing the Warriors to lose. To lose. And those other teams to win. We'll just continue to keep winning. Thank you. I have no idea where my brother went. So it looked like it's just moi for a second. Let's see what we got. Anything in the chat? Nope, nothing in the chat. But looking forward with the Houston Rockets, they got something going. Keep that. Am I a Mullins fan? Oh, Chris Mullin? Yes, sir. Lefty? Chris Mullin was a hell of a basketball player. Yes, big Chris Mullins fan. Let's see. I still to this believe they robbed Curry of that Finals MVP in 2015, and I love Iguodala game in that series.
Iggy earned the right to be the MVP because once Steve Kerr
made some big shots.
And not only that, once Iggy put him in the starting lineup to guard LeBron James, that changed everything.
Yeah. I do appreciate Chris. Let's see, we missed what? Would D Rose have developed if Wade and James joined him in Chicago? And
I would so get started with the Chris Bosh beans, but I'm not gonna do it.
I think D Rose would have still made a way to be on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
You can't keep that talent. You can't keep that talent on the bench. Somebody would have had to. Yes, somebody they'd have had to find a way to make that a three-way starting lineup with them three on the floor.
But the Pacers got great balance scoring from everybody. Siakam at 17, Naismith at 17, Turner at 13, Nembhard at 23, Halliburton at 22, Mathurin had 11. The only person that didn't score for Indiana was Shepard, as the Pacers get the win 121-112 over Cleveland. Mobley at 20, Allen had 12, Mitchell at 33.
That's gonna be a good series. The both series are gonna be great.
Yeah. But I did say Cavs in 6, because they just have the better team. But would it shock me if Indiana pulled the upset? No, it wouldn't.
Did I say I picked the Cavs as well in this series, right?
We didn't pick nobody for the Cavs and Pacers series, but I'm just saying I'm just putting out there Cavs in 6.
6? Yeah, I go with that. I'm gonna go Cavs in 6 as well on that series. Might as well while we're picking them, we're talking about them. Let's just go ahead and pick them,
folks. I said if anybody could cause chaos in the Eastern Conference, I said
those Knickerbockers.
It would be the New York Knickerbockers. And well, they were down 20 on the parquet floor.
Do you know what that means?
What's that?
Now you just play basketball.
Yeah.
You took their best fucking shot. Yeah. They went up on 20 on y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all fought back to come back and win by 3 points. You just go out there and play basketball now. Whatever you thought you couldn't do, or how you were feeling coming in there. I mean, I know you're going to come in there with a winning spirit, but you got a little doubt sometimes. Like, can I do this on this player? But whatever you were thinking, this should be a 7-game series now.
I agree. I'm going to say Boston in 7. However, I would love chaos if the Knicks were to pull off the upset. Because again, I would love nothing more to have the Eastern Conference Finals at the Mecca, that is Madison Square Garden. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Knicks in 6.
Oh! Y'all we might need to clip that. We might need to clip that one, folks.
Did you just hear what I just said a second ago? There is nothing that this Knick team should go up it, bro. I think Cat gonna be the one that's gonna be the
He might be the X factor in this series.
that X factor.
I
but
agree.
They also have one more player that should ball out. He used to play with the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets.
Anunoby?
Oh shit! I forgot about him. But no, that's not who I was talking about either.
Mr. Bridges?
Mr. Bridges, who can hit a big shot at any moment.
True.
Okay?
True.
So I'm starting to follow what you've been feeling. I felt the Knicks. No. You've been calling some stuff and you've been spot on. You need to go be buying a lotto ticket. You need to be sending me your numbers. Because you've been spot on. But when you said, the moment you said chaos in the Knicks, I was like, yeah. And then after seeing what they did last night, 20.
And not to mention, they held the Celtics to 16 points in the fourth quarter.
Defense. And what does Thibodeau preach? Fucking defense.
And not to mention, okay, yes, Tatum scored 23. Yes, Brown scored 23.
Talk about how many threes they jacked up.
I'll get to that in a second, but Tatum shot 7 of 23. Brown shot 7 of 20. However,
they won't shoot like that again.
No.
I got them winning game 2.
No.
They're going to win game 2.
But however, okay, not even the Warriors do this, but Boston. 60 3-point attempts?
And how many they miss?
45 of them.
Stop shooting.
Boston overall shot 35% from the floor.
They won't shoot like that again.
They shot 25% from 3-point range.
Good Lord.
The Knicks shot 42%, 45 from 3. And the Knicks only put up 37 3-point attempts. Only missed 20. But to hack up 60? What in the world? Yes, because Jalen Brunson would have done something that Melo could never do, which is get to a conference final. The only conference final Melo ever went. The only conference final Melo ever went to was with the Nuggets, and that's because he had Chauncey Billups as his teammate.
Big shot. Oh, Michael, hey, you coming with the fire tonight? Hey, you asking some real pressure questions, and I love it. Whoa.
Well, Mr. Corey,
well,
I get it. Okay, we will never have 87 to 79 type scores.
Those are long gone. That era when we were kids, gone. That's not happening.
It ain't coming
every once in a while, you might see a good classic Eastern hard-nosed conference game, but other than that, nah. When your center's jacking up 3-pointers, no, it's not happening. No, I just think the times have changed. Well, yeah, defense is a little track. Yeah, I agree. Now, hold on, that's a good. Yes, I would say that because they don't let you play defense. You touch a player, it's a foul.
Yes.
You can't even jump straight up in the air with the player, and they call a foul. So basketball's gotten soft. But an argument could be made that Brunson has had a better team than see now. Oh shit. We brought there was Bean. Oh baby.
So, even though Bridges did struggle, he will not shoot 3 of 13 in game 2.
No.
And Anunoby had 20, shot the ball well. Cat had 14 of 13, shot the ball well. Brunson had 29. Josh Hart, who could be another X factor for the Knicks, shot the ball well. Had 14. McBride had 11 off the bench. And not to mention, the Knicks still have PJ Tucker. He can always have a PJ Tucker type game in these playoffs, which he's done before. So don't forget about that. I mean,
again, that baby.
Again, the Knicks have done their job. They got one.
They took one.
So now you can really mess up the church's money and come back on Wednesday and really put Boston.
Nah.
Again, I
see.
agree.
I see Tatum getting 40.
Well,
or close to 40. Jalen to get about his 28 to 30. It's they're gonna come out a different team. But then now when they come down to New York and got to play in Madison Square Garden, I see the Knicks taking 2.
You know what? I never thought I would see the day, as we are now moving on to the fantastic finish of the evening. I never thought I'd see Nikola Jokic get passionate. Because normally he's passionate about his horses. But the way he was fired up in that team huddle, I was like, who are you and what have you done with Nikola Jokic? Because I don't remember this Nikola Jokic at all. Yeah, that was Nikola Jokic to his teammates in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Denver Nuggets steal one from the Thunder in OKC. And Aaron Gordon, as Mizzle says, of all people,
he did it again.
He did it again. And here's the thing. Aaron Gordon was not hesitant. He shot that ball like he knew he was going to make it.
Full-fledged confidence.
And I'm just like, what?
And wait, didn't the Nuggets come back from like 22?
Yeah.
Hey. I am wearing my Dub shirt to work tomorrow or today.
Oh yeah, game 2 in Lake Minnetonka. Yes.
No, game 1.
Sorry, game 1 in Lake Minnetonka.
But I'm hoping there's some empty rooms, because when I say that, you know what that means.
Oh yes.
Empty rooms. The games will be on every television in the One West building. So, go Debs.
Yes, indeed.
But to get back to the Jokic is just a different man. He plays the game like he doesn't care.
Mm-hmm. It's his
But to see him give that whatever he was trying to pump him up, or speech or whatever, he was saying it. Mm-hmm. He was getting some words through, because whatever he said,
it clicked.
Hell, whenever you got Russell Westbrook playing good basketball.
But again, and I say this all the time, and we go back to this, you got to hit your free throws.
They're called free throws for a reason.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if you were to tell me that Aaron Gordon had a game-winning shot and Michael Porter Jr. only scored 2 points in the whole entire game, which in his 24 minutes, he shot the ball 1 of 8. That's not good. That's not good at all. Jonathan, go to timeout. And damn it, I wish Country K was to see this comment. Oh God, K, if you're out there, we miss you, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, he's already there. Top. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Let's name a few of them, because Shaq is. Oh, man, he's like skating on fire, like 6 maybe.
It's almost like, who are you putting him over?
Exactly.
I can't put him over Mr. Russell.
No.
I can't put him over. I can't put him over Wilt.
Can't put him over Kareem.
Damn sure can't put him over the captain.
Can't put him over Akeem.
God.
You can't put him over Tim Duncan.
Exactly our point. Exactly our point. I don't know.
See, exactly.
I know.
You see, that's hard. No, I ain't putting him over a King. No, I can't. Well, ooh, that's a tough one. Hey, that's a tough one.
I'm sorry. I love Jokic. But once Hakeem Olajuwon put that dream shake on Nikola Jokic won't know what the hell happened. Because I'm sorry, the way he made MVP season David Robinson look when he put that dream shake on him, and I love the Admiral, but damn it,
bro. And I'm sorry, Michael. We're damn sure not putting Hakeem over Jokic because me and Hakeem share the same birthday, so that ain't happening. Now, we ain't doing that. Definitely not doing that.
So I'm watching the last 6 minutes of Game 1 between the Nuggets and the Thunder on TNT, and the OKC was up 11 with 6:40.
So it wasn't 20. Oh, up 11?
Yes.
That's sad.
Okay, well let's see. Okay, let's see what the largest lead OKC had. Hold on, let's take a look here. Okay, so the largest lead OKC had was 14. Either way, it's still a 10+ point lead that you blew.
Something that us Warrior fans are accustomed to every once in a while.
Yeah.
Shit hurts.
Yeah. It does. It hurts.
Man, Michael brought up some darkened wounds that I tried to put away. That 73-9 season, man, I had the credit card ready.
Yeah.
But matter of fact, I think we were on the phone each game waiting for them to clinch.
Mm-hmm.
And it just didn't happen. Damn it. Man, thank you for bringing the fire tonight, Michael and Jonathan.
But, I mean, you have to give Kyrie credit. Kyrie made that damn shot. It was a damn good shot.
Stop it.
And Steph played as great of a defense as you could. Unfortunately, in basketball,
it just happens.
You play a great defense, but the better shot wins all the time. I don't know why that is. It's that way in basketball, but it just is. Don't know why it is, but it is.
Still hurts.
It does. But, I mean, if we can just go back to the Joker's performance.
Oh, spectacular.
44 points. 22 rebounds.
He woke up too early.
He woke up too early.
Drank too much water before going to bed.
Nah, he's probably still worrying about what happened in the Kentucky Derby that happened this past weekend.
Oh, you know what? Everything was so fast Saturday. Ooh, I like how you worded that too. Now we hitting some of that country slang, huh? Now y'all reckon
here now?
Y'all reckon here now? Luka will have a long-term career. Well, he says he wants to. He has no intentions to go anywhere else. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's we'll welcome you back with open arms to Dallas. I can see that maybe foreshadowing somewhere down towards the end of his career. Uh-oh.
I'll say it like this when it comes to Luka Doncic in Los Angeles.
You better learn how to play defense.
If the defense does not get any better, now, not all Laker fans are fair weather fans. A very high percentage of them are. Real Laker fans know that the defense has got to get better. At least the ones I talk to know this and recognize this.
Yes.
If first-round exits continue to happen with that spoiled fan base in Los Angeles,
boy,
they're going to be calling for heads.
Hell, they already want LeBron to retire.
No, they want him to leave because he is supposed to get a very big sum of money coming into next season.
And it like 40 plus?
Yes. It damn near might be
Not,
50. I don't know.
not for a first round exit, and
Oh, yeah.
not telling us to draft your son.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, let's.
It might be some deductions need to be happening around here. Well, you know what cracks me up is after they traded AD, they said we need a center, and then you just look at you said you need a center.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what you had? Like I know he gets hurt, but you had a center. I think John Gruden said we need a pass rusher, and then I look at him and said, "Well, you just traded Khalil Mack." I reckon you would need that.
And there's a lot of reports that is saying that LeBron is not taking a pay cut.
Oh shit!
And I mean, this is coming from Sports Illustrated, Bleacher Report, CBS Sports. So I mean, these are some, this is some credibility. But that could propose problems for the Lakers.
Hey, just think. Let's think hypothetically right now.
Okay, so he has, and this is from CBS Sports. He has a player option for roughly $52.6 million next season.
And y'all still got to pay, and they still got to pay Luka. They got, I think Austin Reeves' contract should be coming up here pretty soon too. Oh, JJ and the Lakers and Jenny Buss. It's gonna be an interesting offseason.
Yeah, Rob Pelinka's got some thinking to do over there in Tinseltown, without question.
You think Luka go take a discount too? No, he would probably did it for Dallas. You want all his marbles now.
Yeah.
Wow. LeBron won't be taking a pay cut. All right, LeBron, I hear you.
Not like he needs the money anyway.
Honestly, I'm gonna say yeah, he do. You have to keep up with what he does. He needs everything. He can't take a pay cut. Can't afford it. Even though, did he sign a lifetime deal with Nike?
Yeah.
So you're right. He don't need it.
No, he does not. Not to mention, he also still has the school.
True.
They ought to trade LeBron back to Cleveland.
I think that ship is sailed. That would have to be like a one day. I'm retiring.
Mm-hmm.
To retire. I think that he left on him twice.
Mm-hmm.
You know the saying, first time.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, yep. Shame on me.
Shame on me. Yep.
I'm not falling for the okie doke again. I ain't doing it. Mm-mm.
Nope. Can't do it.
Nope. Can't do it. Mm-mm.
Won't do it.
No. As I like to say, it's not good for my needs.
We should make that a T-shirt.
Hey.
Should be a T-shirt. You said some stuff right there.
Yeah.
As we said, T-shirts.
Yes. Speaking of which, there you see it. Link on your screen. Go get your merch. There you see it at mizzleanddubshow.myshopify.com. We got plenty of stuff. We also have Ace NFL stuff, family collaboration stuff, 17KD stuff. Now, keep in mind, folks, any gear that you get with 17KD, that proceeds goes strictly to him, not to us. So please support the super dope beatmaker that makes all of our music for our show on this platform that, well, you're not wrong. That is a factual statement.
There's no lie detected right there. Not at all.
Can't get mad at that.
But we also have mizzleanddubshow.com.
Yes.
Check that out. We explain about what we do, why we do it. Gives you a little insight to our super dope beat maker producer who, like my brother said, takes care of multiple shows with the music. So yes, all proceeds with the 17 KD go straight to that young man. And also check him out on all platforms.
Yes, indeed. Now, it had officially taken its final resting place, but we want to say rest in peace to Skype. But keep this in mind, folks. Skype is where we first came on the air with the Mizzle and Dub Show back nearly 5 years ago, as Skype has officially been shut down today after 22 years.
Boy, we'll do like a 45. Like we really tried to work on stay on like an hour show after it was done. 2 flipping hours just to upload it. I'm talking about we'll do the show not even like what we're doing now, but it will take for me to the next day to get that show uploaded. Now we just live. We just boom.
But again,
thank you, Skype.
We talk about humble beginnings, but like I said, when this podcast first came into fruition, we started on Skype. So,
and I had short hair,
and I still hadn't just all the hairs on my face and my chin, and I'm still as a bright black skin as ever. So some more interesting news that happened today. Not surprising, but some might find surprising. But the Ravens cut their longtime Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker. Some find it shocking, but
Watson, who find it shocking?
I said some people. I didn't say me. But here's the thing, folks.
I was going to say,
here's the thing.
They drafted a kicker.
Yeah, that too, and it was not a football decision, from what they said. Let's keep it real. It's because the accusations that have been following him, like as Mizzle just said, Deshaun Watson 2.0. That's why Justin Tucker was cut by the.
They didn't want that smoke. They learned from Ray Lewis.
Yes,
and the running back
Ray Rice.
We've seen this story multiple times. Nah, bro, you got to go. And we seen what went on in Cleveland. Yeah, no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Hey, I hope. Well, now see. Wait, this is like, well, you're proven innocent until proven guilty, right? So you're innocent until proven guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are they going to do the same thing with him that they did with Deshaun Watson? Are they going to drag him down that same? I mean, but you know what though? Tucker is not the topic of conversations. When it was Deshaun Watson, every time I turned on ESPN, it was Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson.
Valid point.
How much have you heard about Tucker in his case?
Hardly ever.
Bro, they had lawyers on ESPN talking about this dude's case. But now we don't hear nothing about Justin Tucker, though. But we just hear now that he's released. So now that's going to be a little topic of conversation for a couple of days, and it'll just be right under the rug. Bro, they drug Watson through the mud for like, a whole football season for sure.
Mm-hmm.
A full off season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to another subject before I really go off the rails with the Deshaun Watson and Tucker.
I will say this, and I will say this right now. I don't care how many announcements they make. I need to see a plethora of these. I need to see a platform, and I need to hear an announcement. So I'm not believing anything about Bud and Cinnamon until I see both of them staring at each other at a press conference talking about it's going to happen.
Because they can cancel that shit just as much as you saw them two in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Boxing is that lethal.
Yes.
They will announce a fight and get you all ready to go for it, and they be like, nope, not gonna do it. But here's the question I have for that, since we're touching on that topic. They're doing it September 12th. That's a Friday.
Friday night.
Why? It's in Vegas.
At Allegiant Stadium. Interesting.
Now, why would they do it on a Friday?
I don't know, but here's what I do know. Cinnamon did not look good against Skrull.
No. Nope. Let me say it again. No. Look, it was a house. I had a house full of, well, of course, shout out to Mr. Ryan Meeks, who in a couple of weeks I'll be getting that guy across the broom. We had the bachelor party here that Saturday. We had the fight in the background.
Well, I just have to make my request exactly in 2 weeks to hopefully be a part of that, God willing.
Prodigy, aka my little cousin, they are setting up Canelo versus Crawford Friday, and I'm like, wait a minute, why would you put that on people work?
Yeah.
If you put that on the Saturday, you're gonna get a draw regardless.
Yeah.
What day is on, but a Saturday? If that was my weekend off and the tickets were not like WrestleMania.
Valid point.
I will come out there for that fight, literally. Because I'm owed a trip somewhere this year.
Okay, so they were down 9 with 2:40 left in the fourth quarter. This is still amazing.
Are you at the 240 mark?
I'm at the 240 mark. Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure. So wait, my streaming is caught up with your. Hey,
yes.
The first. Do you have Jokic at the free throw line?
Yes, he just made the second free throw.
Oh wait, wait, hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, I'm at his first free throw.
Damn.
That's streaming for you.
Yeah. Do y'all think boxing going down in Spotlight?
No.
I don't think boxing will ever go down. But
it depends on who you putting in front of us.
Yeah. Now, again, the one thing I will give Dana White credit, even though Dana White is just as worse of paying people as a boxing promoter is.
And he's supposed to be promoting the Canelo and Crawford fight. Oh wait, didn't Dana White and the Riyadh, didn't they sign something with them?
Yeah, it's supposed to be having their own little boxing organization, I guess, like the WBC and the WBA and the IBF and the NAACP and HIXYZ and all that other stuff, I guess. EJ, a tough matchup for your beloved Oilers, as it is Edmonton taking on the Golden Knights in round 2. I definitely can see that series going all 7 for sure. Damn.
I really don't care who wins. But shout out to the San Jose Sharks for getting the second pick in the draft.
Oh, they got number 2. Okay, let's go.
They got Deuce.
Let's go. Well, that should be
just build on what you are already building on.
Yes.
The kids are good.
Yeah.
Even though they lost some tough games, but they showed fight.
Give Celebrini a tag team partner.
Yes. Draft a good goalie. How about we do that?
That too.
Let's get a goalie. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we talk hockey around here. Hell, if we had the time, we probably would have talked the Masters.
Yeah, but happy that as speaking mention hockey and there he appears.
Oh, and again, wait a minute. Again, living room, that beautiful masterpiece that you gave us live. Again, that was spectacular.
Which, by the way, in double overtime on Sunday, the Jets beat the Blues in Game 7 4-3 to win the series 4-3.
They made a goal in the final seconds to take it to overtime. Oh,
yeah, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada was going crazy, and I'm pretty sure Kenny Omega was going just as crazy. The Winnipeg.
That's why you love hockey.
And then today or yesterday on the 5th of May, the Maple Leafs and the Panthers, the defending champions, taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto got the win 5-4 as Toronto leads that series in the semifinals, 1-0. Today, we have Game 1 of the Golden Knights and the Oilers, starting at 6:30. Actually, both games are on ESPN. And then we got Game 1, Knights and Oilers. That's the nightcap on ESPN. Then we have Capitals and Hurricanes on ESPN, starting with Game 1 at 4 p.m. So
we could have shared that in the. Well, we'll discuss that living room.
We definitely need that particular logo as
I definitely want that. I if I gotta pay the damn tariff thing for that myself, I'll do it.
Damn tariffs.
But you sparked my interest with that when you made that colors. Given that I'm a Raider fan, winner chicken dinner.
All right. Oh, well, that's interesting. Very, very interesting.
So I'm easy.
All right, on the diamond. Unfortunately, the Giants took a tough one on the chin today as the Cubs mollywopped them 9-2 in the friendly confines.
19 or 20 wins for the Giants so far.
Giants have 22.
Oh, ooh. Are we rocking second? Are we behind that damn team?
No, the damn team in LA is up 2.5 games, and we are half a game behind the Padres. But
so
still,
we're rocking third right now.
Rocking third right now, but I mean, like
I love the grit of this team, so we're gonna be scrappy this year.
Yeah.
We're gonna be scrappy. I love it.
So yeah, 9-2 win for the
baby Bears.
But Kyle Harrison got called back up from Sacramento as he was doing very well in Sacramento, so he's back up as Trevino got designated for assignment, and Joker.
Yeah, he balled out.
Right, to the atonement of 44 and 20 and 22.
Yeah, when you
that's insane. Mets beat the Diamondbacks 5-4. The A's in 11 in Sacramento beat the Mariners 7-6. The A's are 4 games over 500 in Sacramento, so good for the West Sacramento A's.
I will eventually get out there and go see them. Maybe if they got a day game on one of my weekday off days, I'll go out there and check them out.
Well, let's see. They have a 12:35 game on Wednesday.
Yep, I'm off Thursday, Friday.
They're off Thursday.
Of course.
Well, screw that. They'll be expensive.
Who they playing on a Friday?
The damn Yankees.
I don't know. Sometimes in these little chats that I'm in, some people be selling their tickets a little cheap. So, matter of fact,
Well, the Yankees will be there
let's
for the
see.
weekend in West Sacramento.
Hey, matter of fact, I might call my godfather and see if he want to go because he's a damn Yankee fan. How the hell I got family members that live right down the damn street from the Coliseum. One becomes a Cowboy fan, which I understand. He told me his reason. Still got to figure out my godfather's reason. Well, slash cousin. Why are you a Yankee fan? I mean, I get it. I'm a part Philadelphian because I like the Sixers. Ooh. Now, see, I love when somebody brings up James Harden because if we're talking negative about him, I'm in it. I was thinking about James Harden's performance the other day. Is it fair to say that he is the biggest choker in NBA history? If so, does this consistency put him out? Well, count how many teams that he has choked in the Game 7s with. One of them I can tell you because I'm a fan of them. The Sixers. Other one, I believe the Clippers. Correct. Definitely the Rockets because he lost that against the Warriors. And Brooklyn. Yeah, he's up there with Doc Rivers as the worst chokers in basketball. Doc Rivers, the coach. James Harden, the player. James Harden never played with the Blazers, if I'm not mistaken.
He never went to Portland. No.
Yeah, never done that jersey. But those other teams, was that 5?
Thunder, Nets, Rockets,
Clippers,
Sixers.
Oh, choked against the Blazers. Yeah. Yeah. Is that A's game against the Yankees a day or a night game?
Okay, so Friday is a night game, 7:05.
Nope, not going. Nope. I refuse to go to Sacramento in the dark.
He's like, no, that's not good for my needs.
Bro, I should have never joined that 916 page. I see so much happen in Sacramento. Like, I don't want to leave my house.
All right. Dodgers unfortunately win against the Marlins 7-4. Padres going to Yankee Stadium and beat the Yankees 4-3. Braves shut out the Reds 4-0. The Braves are only 2 games under 500. I told y'all, relax on the Braves. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you know this, but I'm just saying for those that were like, what's going on with that? They're fine.
Didn't they beat that damn team in LA too? I think they shut them out.
They did. They won the series. Royals beat
the White
Sox. Thank you. Exactly. Royals beat the White Sox 3-0. Brewers beat the Astros 5-1. Pirates lose to the Cardinals 6-3, and the Guardians and the Nationals were postponed. So let's see if that's going to be a doubleheader. And yes, it is going to be a doubleheader. So we have a doubleheader between the Guardians and the Nationals starting as early as. Oh, I can watch some early baseball.
What time?
12:35 Pacific. Game 1 between the Guardians and the Nationals.
I can watch a little bit of it. I was hoping like a 9:00 start or something like that, so I can watch some of it. Gotta go to work tomorrow or later on.
Well, unfortunately, you'll have that Wednesday at 11 a.m. with the Giants and the Cubs.
See, I love Chicago's times. Sometimes you can get a 10:00 game.
Yeah.
The 11:00 start. That's perfect.
Well, now before that, we got some 9:05 in the morning baseball with the Guardians and the Nationals.
Now we're talking. I have to put all this stuff to use. You know, I get every game, so I need to start putting it to use.
All right, so then an hour after that, you get the Astros and the Brewers. Then 5 minutes after that, you get the Cardinals and the Pirates, and then 45 minutes after that, you get the Giants and the Cubs. So there you go.
This is later on today.
This is on Wednesday.
Okay, that works.
Then Thursday, when you're off, You got 10-10 in the morning, Orioles and Twins.
Oh, Thursday? Not a problem. DeAndre will be driving himself
Okay.
everywhere. So I ain't going nowhere.
10-10, Orioles and Twins in the morning.
Beautiful.
Then
Beautiful.
30 minutes after that, Rangers and Red Sox at 10:35. Then after that, at 11:10, White Sox and Royals. Then at 12:10 noon, Tigers and Rockies.
Bro, the program I got, they got what's the thing you can put in multiple? I got multiple boxes.
Picture in picture.
Thank you. I'm putting picture in picture on this damn TV. I'm gonna go get the damn Fire Stick from upstairs. Slap that on the damn little small TV, and I'm gonna find a way to get the laptop. You know how I do it. You know how I do my A7 days.
But yeah, that's what
I'm gonna be watching a lot of baseball.
That's what we got going on here. But even though it didn't go well for the Giants tonight,
well, you said what they should be 22 and
now they're 22-14, same record as the Cubs.
Hey, they're above five. They're above 500.
8 games over 500.
But you know what next month is?
I do, and that's the month where you're like,
can we just skip this month for baseball? Because the Giants do not play well in June. It is something about the month of June, and it's a saying now. June swoon.
June swoon.
They cannot play. Good Lord, they can't play baseball in June. It's been good the past few years, but years past, me and this man would be angry watching June basketball.
Normally the Warriors.
Baseball. Excuse me.
Normally the Warriors take away the ease of the Giants playing very shitty in the month of June.
Well, right now both of them are playing good.
Yeah,
pretty good.
So right now they're not shitty.
You know what? I tell you this: the credit card can buy championship gear this year for both squads.
Uh-oh.
It's ready.
Oh boy.
Giants get back and win one. Yeah, it's cha-ching. Matter of fact, Warriors win one. I'm getting the championship jersey. The championship shirt, and whatever spectacular thing they get, it going all out.
Dear God, Pete Alonso crushed that ball. Good grief. That almost reached the second deck in Arizona. My God.
Well, it's Pete Alonso.
And the pitch was high.
Oh, so it's batting practice.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Sheesh.
All right.
Not many people were built for the home run derby, but he was built for the home run derby. Good God.
Didn't he do one?
Yeah, he won 2 of them. And Francisco Lindera almost hit one to the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have went to this game anyway.
Oh, talking about the A's and the Yankees?
Yeah, just to go sit in a minor league ballpark and play that much. Nah. We didn't even pay that much when we went to go see the River Cats.
Yeah, there it is for you right there. There.
Seeing how the NBA playoffs are turning out recently, who now? Cody's tone. What do you want to talk about? Oh, or finish the story. I got Russ winning the ring. I know. Nope. It pains me for me to say this, and I'm gonna say 2 teams. Well, it's 3 teams. Warriors, of course. But if it's not the Warriors, I can see SGA or Ant-Man winning one before Russ get it. So yes, that means that I will be picking the Timberwolves if they buy a chance, which I don't see that. Dubs in 6.
I will say it like this.
No, it's going 7. So Dubs in 4.
You mean Dubs in 7?
Yeah, Dubs get 4. Yes, Dubs in 7.
I will say Warriors
Yeah.
are now. Of course, if the Warriors don't win, which it happens. If they don't win, and I very rarely never say this because they've had enough, but in my heart of hearts, I really would love to see the Knickerbockers win their first Larry in almost 50 years.
Oh yeah. Well, I already told you what they're about to do to the Celtics, and that's not even no Sixer hate towards them. You already know that I despise the Celtics. Hell, I despise the Knicks too. But I would, you know what? I know my dad was a Patrick Ewing fan, but just for him to see the Knicks win one, just because Patrick Ewing was part of that organization, that will warm my heart for my dad.
Yeah,
my dad's a Warrior fan. Don't. But when Patrick Ewing played with the Knicks, my dad was a Patrick Ewing fan from Georgetown to the Knicks. Just like how I was a fan of Allen Iverson to the Sixers. Ain't that something? Father like son, follow a player from the Georgetown to a team. But I was a Sixer fan. I was a Sixer fan before Allen Iverson got there. Put that on record. But yeah, I would love, not love, don't get me wrong, I would love for the Sixers or the Warriors to win one.
Then it's Warriors in 6. Warriors in 6. Warriors pour champagne in the garden.
As they always like to celebrate their championships. Not at home.
On the road.
Yes, it's more sweeter. Just like they won to get to the next round. On the road.
On the road again.
Because it's sweeter.
And not to mention, Wardell loves playing in Madison Square Garden.
Who doesn't if you're a superstar?
That's where he had 54. That's where he became the greatest shooter God ever created when he made his threes to pass Ray Allen. It happened at the Garden.
Who was in the building?
Who was in the building. So, I mean, Bay Area versus New York would be great as far as media markets go.
That would be spectacular.
Yeah, seeing Spike Lee try to get inside Wardell's head, that would be a great TV, but...
Well, then again, I'm not rooting for the Knicks for my dad then. F that. They playing the Dubs. He already know.
Well, I'm pretty sure he would say Warriors anyway if they're playing
of course.
But I know who it's not going to be. Any sports team from Los Angeles.
Say it again. I didn't hear you in the back. One more again.
I will tell you who's not winning an NBA title. It will not be a sports team that plays in the city of Los Angeles.
And they won't be winning the Stanley Cup final either.
Now, Michael, it's great that you bring that up because he's going to do the same thing to Rudy Gobert in this series. Mark my words. Draymond Green will do that psychologically in Rudy Gobert's head.
Let me see. He can't get a flagrant, right?
No.
If he gets two more, is it one more or two more before he gets suspended?
I don't know.
I think he's on the borderline between 1 and 2. I don't think he'll take a technical just to remind him. Hey, remember I choked your ass last year. That's going to be the memes of all me. Hey, the internet is wild. They already got him up all right now. So you already know Rudy's already looking at him. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, the Warriors may not win game 1. If they don't win game 1, they definitely win game 2.
And to our newest subscriber that puts us at 188, thank you.
Oh. You can go just see who it was.
So we appreciate you for making us one.
I guess we're entertaining.
Yeah.
See, you know what? See, now with that, I'm glad you brought that up too. He's been playing very well, but as well, you saw it in New York.
Mm-hmm.
He can disappear.
He can take nights off, yes. And
He
and
will
and
disappear.
and I like Julius Randle.
I do too.
I love his talent.
Where did he go to? Where did he go in college?
Kentucky.
Pretty
He's a
good.
Wildcat.
So it's some pretty good Wildcats
Yeah,
come out of
pretty good
there.
pretty good Wildcat.
Tyrese Maxey,
Devin Booker.
Devin Booker, Joel Embiid.
No, Joel went to Kansas.
Damn it! I thought it was Kentucky. Thank you very much.
No, Mr. Softy Sharma went to Kentucky.
Yeah. Kind of flip flop. There you go.
And John Wall, and there's a lot of that has come out of Kentucky.
There's too much for us to name.
Yeah. But
yeah, if Randall is on, that's going to be difficult.
But I will say this:
it's going to be very difficult.
One guy that always seems to give the Warriors fits is on Minnesota. You cannot forget about Michael Conley. Michael Conley Jr.
I can't. Hey, how does Pops feel about Michael Conley?
Can't stand that.
He don't like. I don't know. He say, and he admitted, I don't know what it is. I just don't like him. I'm like, I understand. There's a few players I just don't like. I just can't tell you. I just don't like them.
Yeah, so that means if you're the Warriors, make them go right. Don't make them go left.
Isn't that the handbook? See, you know what? When I played basketball, the first time that I got the ball in my hand and somebody was guarding me, it was my offhand. I always dribbled with my left hand. So when they played me to my dominant, well, I'm ambidextrous, but when they played me to the hand that I like to use the most was my right. Until they figured it out. Oh, okay, you figured it out? Well, guess what? I can shoot the basketball just so I can go to the basket.
You reach, I teach.
Indeed.
That's really all you can say. You reach, I teach. But it was very good to hear Jim Lampley back on the Black doing boxing again this past weekend. Great just to hear the.
It was some tremendous boxing this weekend, starting on a Friday.
Yes, in Times Square, Teofimo Lopez looked absolutely spectacular.
Are you shocked?
No, not at all.
No.
Ryan Garcia
got knocked on his ass.
Yikes. Devin Haney, yikes.
Boring.
But Teofimo Lopez, he definitely was the story, as he just made Barbosa just look like he was an amateur. As he just
and he's not an amateur, but he look like an amateur.
You ain't Barbosa look like an amateur. I mean, that's only Barbosa's second defeat in his career. He's 32-2, but Timo did what he wanted to do when he wanted to do it. Barbosa only landed 71 punches in 12 rounds.
Don't tell me that. It's like somebody signed up just for a check.
Well, I mean, according to CompuBox, Timo landed 127. Barbosa landed 71. Lopez threw 574 punches to 426. Landed 54 jabs to 38. Landed 73 power shots to 93. So yeah, the jab was working for T.O.
If he was on point with the jab, that means he was setting up everything else.
Yes. But yeah.
I don't know about that one, Michael. They both were boring fights.
Poorest at best.
They can't market that right now. Nobody will want to see it. Not at all. Ooh. So we got the Warriors in Minnesota and game 2 of Pacers and
Cavaliers.
Is that what's on this?
On this Tuesday. Yep, that is exactly what we have. Both games on TNT or Max or True TV. But yeah, Pacers Cavaliers at 4, and then Timberwolves and Warriors in Lake Minnetonka at 6:30 p.m.
And then the Warriors and the Wolves hold down Thursday by themselves.
That they do, yes. Right smack dab in prime time at 5:30. And then Wednesday we have Knicks, Celtics, Nuggets, Thunder. Yes.
You're right, Michael. Another lawsuit. Nobody want to nobody want to see that. So that won't happen.
Ooh. Well now.
Uh-oh. What you got? What you got?
Well, Saturday we have Game 3 at the Mecca, Knicks and Celtics, and then Game 3 Warriors at home against the T-Wolves. Both games will be airing on the American Broadcasting Company known as ABC.
And you also got Backlash.
That is correct. Which
yes, again, we talk about everything.
Nope, I'll be right at work right when it starts.
Well, to be determined how my Saturday turns out.
Yeah. Which I probably will not have no time to watch it until Monday. I don't think.
Oh, because you got A7 duties on
No, we're off on Mother's Day, so I go.
Oh, that's. You know what? I feel shitty. I didn't get my Mother's Day. I didn't get Mother's Day off. It's the time where I have to work. But hell, your sister gonna be in Hawaii
on a girls' trip.
She's gonna see a family member of hers get married.
Oh, that's nice.
They chose Hawaii, so it's just gonna be me and the boys for a few days.
Yes.
So you know what that means. Well, the days that I'm home, I'll cook for them, but they on their own. Oh wait a minute. Michael dabbles into the male soap opera. Do y'all see Cena winning Backlash? We already discussed that, and I believe that's going to happen. Just because how Cena announced where it's going to be in Randy's hometown of St. Louis, I can see that happening because I don't think Cena's not losing the belt anytime soon, and I don't believe he's going to wrestle anybody anytime soon. So
makes you wonder who is he dropping the belt to.
Well, look at his schedule, and when it's over, that's when he'll be losing the belt. So I don't know. Do they give it back to Roman? So many scenarios can happen.
You are correct.
Well, have we reached that time, sir?
Yeah, I need to watch Raw and see what happens.
Yeah, it was either going to turn on Assassin's Creed Shadow or turn on Raw, but I think I'm going to turn on Raw. And if I doze off watching Raw, I'll just wake up in a couple hours watching it.
Because I really want to see that promo by Paul Heyman.
Oh, where he snapped.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Because which means is they're incorporating back the bloodline. So somewhere, down the line. Because remember, Paul said the bloodline story ain't over.
Mm-mm.
They just made it to what, third base, second base with it?
He said it's possibly in the third inning of this.
Oh, the third inning. So they're going innings, not bases.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. And if you know anything about baseball, that's 9 innings.
Mm-hmm.
So that means they're not done with that. But then again, Roman Reigns just came out and said that after this contract, he got about like 2 years left before he said he's done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
they ain't gonna milk all of this for sure.
Oh, and guess what came in the mail today?
Uh-oh. His shirt. Which I gotta go get my Yeet shirt.
Oh, well, I already got the Yeet shirt, but my OTC shirt came in today. That nice black and that. Oof. The moment he walked out with that one Well, I think I was talking to you when he walked out. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting that one. What sucks is I had to order it instead of getting it when I went to the last Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania.
Yeah, that happens.
What you think, bro? You think we can? You think we can save for New Orleans?
Anything's possible.
I'm a little disappointed I didn't make it to the Vegas.
Well, we all are, but I mean, with the way the prices were, and then all of a sudden, when they freaking made the prices affordable, life unfortunately got in the way.
Well, I'll say we should try to aim for a WrestleMania before it leaves the states because it's looking like pretty soon it's gonna be cross country here pretty soon, and I ain't trying to make that travel plan.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
So let's try to make sure we can get to one while still in the states.
I'll say it like this: they decide to come back to Santa Clara. Damn it, we're going.
Hell, anywhere within the region of Vegas.
Yeah, there's that too. Oh, coming in with some Dusty Rhodes, baby. Talking about hard times. I mean, I don't like the athlete of the day is supposed to look. My belly's just a little big. My hands just a little big. But brother, I'm bad, and they know I'm bad.
Ain't that crazy that we talked about Dusty in early in the show, and here come Living Room. Just love it. And Michael, I can't lie. In some way, I feel like the Rock Cena heel run so far is not as impactful as I expect it to be. Maybe I'm looking at it from what a heel run.
No, I mean,
I really think Cena is killing it as a part of. I love what he's incorporating as us because honestly, how you said that he's our daddy per se. We've been watching this man for a long. Certain kids now are adults watching this. They are running this pretty well.
Yeah.
And every other wrestler trying to come out and remind him of the Randy Orton segment. What he's doing, trying to be like, you know what? I used to like you, this, that, and the third. And I love how R-Truth is still on the side of Cena. That is perfect.
But however, it takes away the Rock not being there does take away because again, okay, you decided to join together, and then the Rock doesn't even appear at WrestleMania. So I can understand from that. I've wine and died with kings and queens. I slept in the alley eating poking beans, baby. I am the Mega Dream, that's the Rose, and I'm gonna tell you something, Ric Flair. You and I are going to get in the cage because I've saved the stratosphere for me and you.
Beautiful.
Live and in public, if you will, here on the mothership on Superstation TBS, the Clash of Champions. Because Stinger, baby, we gonna paint up your face and put all these colors on you, and then we gonna have you get in the ring with the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Sorry. Once we get the juices flowing, talk about the great Mr. Virgil Reynolds, aka the Mega Dream Dusty Rhodes. One of the greatest minds.
Awesome.
One of the greatest minds ever to ever be in this business, and that's why. I mean, a lot of what you see from Paul Heyman.
You don't get. I'm gonna say you don't get what you get without Mr. Dusty Rhodes.
Oh yeah. So it's great stuff, but the great old list. But no, thank you to everybody for joining us on this hour and a half edition. As the Warriors move on to round 2, the Knicks and the Pacers and the Nuggets, the road teams, stealing game 1 on the road, unbelievable.
Which means that the home teams are winning today. We know this, right? We know
which they should.
I think the Warriors can take one.
So do I. So do I. But
as a super dope beat maker.
But that's why they play the game.
So, exactly. That's why we watch.
That's why we watch. But appreciate y'all for coming on with us, as it is nap time for both of us.
And our newest subscriber, Thank you. And
Yes.
buckle up because we have fun around here.
Yes, we do. But for all of y'all on the Mizzle Dub Show, you've been watching episode number 336, and it is 5 o'clock somewhere, and you've been watching the Mizzle Dub Show as my nephew will take us home, if you will, live and in public,
Baby.
in living color, baby. And the Jokic has a very big nose, even bigger than Triple H.
Stop it.
Where's the lie?
It's not there.
Oh!
Hey, what a great show. Hey, Michael, Jonathan, thank you guys for coming in and dropping some fire-ass questions for us tonight.
And
That
thank
was
you,
awesome.
and thank you, Living Room, for the spirit of the Mega Dream. That's the Rhodes, baby. Three-time
indeed.
NWA World Heavyweight Champion, baby. Good night, good morning, and hope you guys enjoyed your Cinco de Mayo.
I'm late enjoying mine, but yes, I am.
Orale!
No, you gotta do it. You gotta do it now. And that's how you end it. Good night, everybody. Or good morning. Whatever it may be.
Tequila shots?
All day, every day.